Well folks, here we are. Cabin work today, more of the roof for the porch here. I'm just gonna show you guys what we've gotten done today. Pretty big accomplishment here. We got this corner framed in and the tin is down. So, it's locked in, it's screwed down. So this side is good to go. Dad yesterday came out here and screwed all these panels down. So this side is good to go. Of course, you've already seen the west side over here. This corner is done. All of these panels are screwed down. But there's one last side to do. Now, tomorrow is Memorial Day Monday. We're gonna come out here. Today I was working on framing these corners in. I've gotten both of them framed in. Ran out of drill battery, so I couldn't do the slats today. But we'll get that done as soon as we come out here tomorrow. And that'll take maybe 10 minutes. None of these are locked down yet. They're just kind of set up here. But tomorrow, we're gonna get all the panels on this side and we'll have a complete roof for this porch. Is that not the craziest thing ever? It's just, I don't know, it's just neat being out here, seeing how fast this went up today. It's, we were, what, maybe 3 hours out here?
Yeah, about that.
And we finished, these corners just take forever.
They do.
Not only do you have to take a long time to frame them in, but it just takes so long to get every, angle right, putting every piece together. So, it's just a lot of work involved in the corners. Of course, the main sections, you don't have to cut any angles. Those are easy. Just throw the panels up. Screw it down. But these corners are coming along and they're nice and strong. Now they do flex some.
Yeah, we don't know if we're going to be able to put porch swings back here like this.
But
so we can probably spread the weight out on the sides, but we didn't really want to put the porch swings on the east and west walls. Kind of wanted them more at the corners, but as it stands right now, we're not sure that these are going to support. I feel like they'll support the weight of one person, but you get the weight of two people on there. Only one way to find out. Now, what we would do to alleviate that is add another set of 2x4s up there, make them much more rigid.
And even too, we've got some extra 6x6s. Like
yes.
Got some kind of a frame for that, instead of like a porch frame. Oh, like a frame out of those, and then have a swing inside of that. Plenty of options out here.
But I had mentioned to Gabriel too, when I put these panels up yesterday, just to kind of test fit and spread out and make sure we're putting things in the right order. But I really like the way the light comes through here and plays on the back of this chimney here. So I kind of tossed around the idea of maybe putting a clear panel up through here, or maybe alternating pieces just to give a little light back here. It's kind of neat. But then again, I may want it where it's just complete shade, because July and August sun out here is brutal in North Carolina. All right, I think that's going to do it for us today. We'll be back out tomorrow, at it again.
We're getting this done tomorrow.
We are getting this done.
Question.
This will be done tomorrow.
No question.
Now the corners here, we're going to dress these up. I'm going to put the ridge caps on the corners here so that they're all nice and neat. And you can see my wonderful precision cutting going on there. But we're going to dress that up. That's going to be protected. Get the rain cap, ridge cap on there. It's going to be nice. Already changed the look of this place.
Yes, big time.
Look at this.
It's cool.
All right, we'll check in tomorrow. Well, that's what I'm doing.
Back onto the roof. Today we are getting this done. We've been out here for a little while, just kind of cranking away at it, and we've already gotten a lot done in the maybe 30 minutes of work.
About that.
We're pretty much just putting up some slats for the roof to be able to sit on, and a little tricky working around in these corners with the fireplace, but we're getting it done.
Getting it done.
Getting into the nitty-gritty of this roof work. With the cabin, it's a lot of stuff to work around. We're kind of figuring that out right now.
Yeah. There we go. That was what I was looking for.
And the thing with this, we want it as flat as we can get it, but it's not completely paramount that we have to have it perfectly flat and perfectly level. Really, just because it's not even, it's going to be used as a support, but it's not really going to be a main support. So, of course, we want to get it as perfect as we can, but nobody can really see on top of that anyway. If you can, you have gone too far. Back up. That's good though. That looks,
all right.
Looks really good.
Try her and see. I'm gonna move that tin now.
Yeah. We might not be deep enough with this cut over here yet. Still kind of taking some off of that nailer. We might have to go a little farther. But who knows? We might be in the perfect spot. I'm gonna climb on this side, help him out. Oh, you getting caught on that? Okay.
I'm gonna take a little more off that roof board there.
You see that? Now, guys, every time we show you a video, it seems like we haven't done that much, but in reality, we have done quite a lot. Just the framing alone on this, we had to come back out here, add this series of 2x4s out here on the front, which doesn't seem like a lot, but we had to mill our own 2x4s with a circular saw over here, and then burn them over here. You see we got a little burn spot over there, and then screw them down up here. That's after removing these panels that we already had screwed down. So it's just a lot of stuff going into our job today. We're not going to get the corners done today, but we are going to get all this main paneling done. And then we'll come back tomorrow, and later in the week, actually, the weekend, and finish these corners up. So that's kind of the goal there today, is just to get this main stuff finished up, which I feel like we'll be able to do. We've already got panels cut, so all we have to do is just slide them up and screw them down. We're gonna go ahead and get started on that. As you can hear, Dad's already getting some of it knocked out. We'll get those last panels in and maybe give you guys a little tour, and we'll head on out. Well, guys, time for our daily walk around. We've taken a little bit of time, as per the usual. We haven't gotten as far as we wanted to. You can count the number of times we said that on this channel.
True.
Basically what we've done, we've gotten a little bit of the back porch done. Well, I wouldn't say a little bit, I would say a lot.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let you decide. Let's go check it out. Now you'll notice, well, you may notice, this place is a lot cleaner And what you've probably seen it even in the past clip.
Yeah, we try to.
That
don't look at the pile over here. That doesn't count. So
that's right.
Everything from here up.
We you know, we're kind of just tired of coming out here and seeing this place dirty.
Yes.
And it's really our own fault. And it's not necessary, but it's just kind of what happens. We're out here doing construction work, and look out for that board. It's a little shorter.
Gotcha.
We're you know, just going through the motion of doing things, and you just get in the habit of just throwing your junk off to the side, and it's really clogged our porch up.
Yes.
I don't like it because you're trying to walk around, you're having to jump over stuff, grab onto your nicely supported roof and swing.
Right.
I mean, but
And I'm getting to the age now where I trip and fall over everything, it seems like. And I'm not used to that. So we had to clean this place up a little bit. Now, again, it's not dirty as in garbage dirty. It's just construction debris.
Yep. If you look up, we've gotten this corner framed in. Which that may not seem like a lot, but that is a big deal. There's a lot that goes into these corners. You know, the main stretch for most of this is just easy. Lay 2x4s down across for slats. Quick, easy stuff. But for these, you got to do all the little angles and corner cuts. It gets pretty intricate.
And each corner is different.
Yes. Yeah.
It's almost like we develop amnesia from one corner to the next. And there's a few things in common, but none of them are the same. So, and it's okay.
Little unique Roberts touch.
There you go. So we did get this framed in. We did get the slats placed, and this tin is now bolted down to the frame.
Yep. And this is what I meant by we actually really did get a lot done, even though sometimes it doesn't look like it. We wanted to get all of this done, corners as well. But if you look, we've gotten the main stretch of the back porch covered.
Yep.
And really built today. Honestly, today when we came out here, really all that was up was just the 2x4s facing up, running as joist. And then we came in and added in the slats. But a lot of the slats we had to cut out of other boards. So we had to kind of mill our own 2x4s. Which is fine and ended up working out. But it just took some extra time. Again, notice the clean, beautiful walkway we have here. It's nice and back to looking like it should. Again, of course, there's always going to be some stuff still left behind, but it's a lot better than what it was.
A lot better than what it was.
What's neat though, and I want to show you guys this because even Dad and I love to go back and watch older videos of this cabin build and kind of see where we're at now. And I think this is going to be one of those moments. If you'll look out back here, this is, it's just disgusting. There's a lot of stuff.
The predator's in there.
Yeah, literally. When people say, you know, they've been in some thick jungle, North Carolina actually holds some of the thickest jungle.
We've got some bad bush around this place.
We really do. So if you look back there, it just does not look good at all. We added the back porch on, mainly because we want to build up this back area. We don't know exactly what we're going to do back there. We have some really good ideas. But we'll see how many of those ideas stand the test of time. And yeah, we'll announce those as the time gets closer. But I just want to show you guys that. Keep that image in your mind. And we'll see how that changes over time. And really that's all for the porch work that we did today. Was just adding this main section on of the tin and framing in the corners. That was really all we were able to get done. I mean, we could definitely do some more, but we're tired, ready to go home. I've already had a long shift at work today. Dad's been out here grinding away. You know, of course, when I got out here, helped him out. But yeah, it's just been a good, overall, just a great day. We've actually even sat in the rocking chairs a little bit. Had some family friends pull up, you know, checking the cabin out. I got to talk to them for a while. Curry actually came out, my brother. So it's just been a neat day. You know, people have been stopping by, checking out the cabin work. And it's actually kind of what prompted us to clean this place up. And we got people coming out here checking it out.
Yeah,
just at least look somewhat right.
Somewhat presentable.
But yeah, that's us right now. This is where we're at, and we're looking forward to where we can even get in this next week.
So what we're looking at as far as finishing the overall roof construction is concerned is this corner and the corner behind us, and that's it.
You check that sky out. That's crazy. I thought most of the thunderstorms or most of the storms were done for the day. That looks like a lot of rain.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Out that way. And actually, that's one of the reasons we built the cabin where we did. Originally, it was going to be in that thicket behind us, but as we started thinking about it more, one of our favorite views, I know we've said this a million times too, but one of our favorite views is that lonely oak and just looking out across these fields. And one of the reasons we wanted to bring it out of the woods is to be able to see storms roll up, just like we're seeing now. Is that not awesome?
It's beautiful.
And even as the day gets later, the sun will start to set, and the colors that play off the sky out here are just amazing. Even though the sun doesn't set in this direction, the colors that are there from the sun setting are still bouncing all over the place. It's just beautiful out here. Now before we go, I wanted to show you one thing that we picked up. Well, actually, not just one thing, multiple things that we picked up at a really, really good deal. Now part of the thing that we want to do around this cabin is kind of have planters in a way, just to kind of break it up. You won't see this just bare grass and then straight into porch. It'll kind of be built up a little bit, kind of like your normal house. Around a house, you never, well, I mean, you do, but sometimes you'll have bushes and trees and stuff. It's kind of built up around the house. That's somewhat what we want to go for here. Kind of have planters. But part of the problem is we can't get down and tend to this every single day. We can't come out here and water a flower every day or something like that because we live a little ways away. And really, the weekends would be the day to come out here and kind of trim it all up. With that in mind, we thought of something that would, number one, look great, and number two, be really easy for us to manage. And that is what we have down here. Now, part of the reason we got a deal on these, as you can see, some of the green is kind of dying away. And that's just because these things have kind of been choked out.
Mm-hmm.
In the place that they were at, they didn't have a lot of room to grow. So we've got them. Just got them out here, letting some sun get to them, some rain as we just had today.
Oh, there's some green down in here. So it's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. This when we first bought this whole thing was this color like this. But we've got some green coming back to it.
Now these are called blue rug junipers. I had to turn the tag over just to make sure I was saying that right. But what's cool is that these only grow a few inches tall, but they'll crawl out. It's like a creeping kind of, not like a vine, but you kind of get the idea there. It'll crawl out. So it's neat to us because we'll be able to cover kind of the land there, but we'll also be able to add in things that we want, bigger rocks, kind of to dress it up some, that the juniper can kind of grow around. If you put like a landmark there, like kind of a bigger stone or something, and then have the juniper grow around it, like a water fountain, bird feeders, stuff like that, will kind of, it'll just really look nice, at least in our opinion. And yeah, so that's part of the first step of kind of dressing up the outside of the cabin as well. Now, of course, we've got a few things to do before we do that. We have to build some steps, like a main entrance here, a step off to each side, and that'll come with time. But we're not ready to plant these yet anyway, because we have to actually build some planters first, and we'll get to that when it comes.
But this place is really starting to shape up. Really starting to shape up. Now we ran out of 2x4s, so we had to take the railings that we had up here off so that we could use in the back. But we've already got an idea to replace those, and actually what we're going to replace them with It's going to be better than what we had. So, if you guys notice, we've trimmed back the rafters here.
Yep.
On both sides. We
Which
got to trim them back in the back.
Much
Oh
better.
yes, it looks. Oh, it looks so not JV.
These parts.
Yes, look at those. It actually looks like a cabin now.
One of the things I love about our little setup here is just how tall our porch is.
Yes.
I'm a taller guy, so I'd like to be able to see. You know, don't like to have stuff down at my eye level. Keeping the roof above our head is really nice because I can still, you know, have plenty of room to look out. And of course, you know, you guys have seen the videos. Obviously, you don't see anything in the way when we're trying to focus on just the lonely oak or just the field. And that's because we've made such a high roof. So nice. Well, guys, I thank you for joining us this weekend on a little bit of cabin work. What looks like a little bit to y'all was actually a lot to us. And I'm sure that theme will kind of keep going throughout this build. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for the next episode of the cabin build. I'm sure we'll be back at it next week. So see what we can get done. As always, hope you have a great day wherever you are. May the wings of liberty never lose a feather. And God bless.